All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third round of the ARL Racing League here in France on the Paul Ricard track. Yeah, we have the Tier 2 race today. Right now, we are in the practice, 4 minutes to go. And I'm going to be your commentator for today. My name is Marius um, Format 3 driver in Tier 1. And yeah, I'm gonna be your commentator for today. So I hope we enjoy the race, and I hope we're gonna see a great race. All right now we see Ruben Martinez, who is right now in fourth position, and I think he's doing some practice laps and checking if his setup is okay. And yeah, for some reason I see a lot of smoke. Yeah, here we see Brownsdale on his outlap. So these guys are trying to get just some practice before the qualifying and check if the car is okay. And yeah, oh, there is someone spun there. I don't know who it is. It's Ruben Martinez who spun. Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. Yeah, some problems can also be repaired in practice, and the car could be perfect for the qualifying. So here we see Anthony Gaynem, who is actually third with 146.392, and he is 1.8 seconds behind Ricky Dumo. He's actually now in first place within 1 minute 44.5. Still 2.5 minutes to go for the practice. Um, yeah, I hope we're gonna see a very exciting race. Anthony now on third place, Martinez fourth, and Brendan Kruger second. Yeah, I think Anthony is gonna go for just the first lap. Oh, and he spun, he lost it. He went a bit too much on the curb, and he lost the car. Still a lot of people in the pit. Maybe they're checking the setup and looking at the other guys, what they're doing in the laps for now. Here we see Brandsdale, who went a bit wider. Actually, this is a really tricky corner, and you need to find the apex just right. He's right now on his outlap, so I think that is not affecting him right now. Ricky Dima is still at first place. We see Maxime on his outlap also, and someone is trying to overtake him. Oh my god, that was a really late move. Actually, some of the I think the guy spun. It was Imran Shai who spun. I think he was behind Maxime and tried just to overtake him, but that was a way too late move on Maxime. And yeah, we see again Ruben Martinez, who is in fifth place, who for some reason I think couldn't manage to just do a clear lap for some reason. And actually, that's a really nice line. What he's driving there. Maybe he's trying to get just a clean lap, but I think that's too late. We see also Maxime on his out lap, but I think these guys are concentrating more on their qualifying laps. So, yeah. All right, guys, the practice is done. Uh, Now it's everything. The most important thing in racing is the qualifying, and let's see who's gonna qualify in the first three positions. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going now to the qualifying, 15 minutes of qualifying, and now it depends on the drivers to get a really clean lap and very, very good lap, because the time are gonna cost them everything in the race. And I think at this track, it's very important to qualify very, very ahead of other people. Um, yeah, I mean, I didn't even draw yet on this track, but I think it's still hard to overtake there. And yeah, I know that it is a really, really hard track to get a very fast lap done, because you have a lot of fast corners, and you really gotta watch out for everything. I mean, everything needs to be perfect on this track. So yeah, we see here Anthony Genam, who is on his outlap. Behind him, I think it's Ricky Demo, who is trying to warm up his tires very, very hard. Very nice camera angle here, where we can see the very nice helmet of him. Yeah, with blue and white car. Still on his outlap, but it's not looking like he's trying really to warm up his tires. Very, very hot brakes there, so maybe he's trying to get temperature into the tires by braking and giving throttle. So now he's in the last corner preparing for the fast lap. Very important to get a very, very good exit there. Also, I think it was Ricky Dumo who was behind him, who had a really bad exit there. Actually, he nearly spun. DRS open and full concentration on the hot lap there. Third gear, trying to go as much as possible on the limit. Use maybe all of the track, and to get the best out of you can get. Very, very hard braking here. I think he braked a bit late. Third gear, very, very hard corner here. Very hard to get the traction on the track. Also in this corner, you need to get a very, very good exit of it, because we have a really, really long straight here. So a lot of things depend on the speed, also on this track. So Anthony now on his fast lap, which looks very, very aggressive and good. But let's see what other guys are driving. So I'm very, very excited for it. Here also very, very hard corner. It's like in blind braking, and you need to find the line perfectly. Again, very, very hard corner, late apex, very, very late. Also needs to get as much as possible traction of it, and a lot of speed. So yeah, Anthony, it's not looking actually that bad. Pretty good lap there. Let's see what is gonna be now the last corner, and hope he's gonna get a good exit out of it. Putting DRS again on, and it's gonna be 1:46.081, and he's actually third right now, because Brandon Kruger just drove a 1:43.977, and Ruben Martinez is behind him with a 1:44.353. So Anthony's lap wasn't actually that good. Maybe he could get a bit more out of the fast corners. Oh, Ruben Martinez with a really, really big slide and spin there also. Yeah, that's what I said. You really need to get a perfect lap in, and if you do just small mistake, you're gonna spin. So we see also Branstale, who I think is also on a fast lap, who actually did also a lap already. He drove a 1:49.173, which is actually not that good. So he should give everything and get the best out of it. You see very, very nice camera angle with red tires there also. Yeah, DRS on, and very, very long straight, as I said. All right, first sector, he's 1 second behind, 51 seconds in the first sector. Very, very nice corner, which you would think you can go full flat there. Just 7 tenths behind the first place. Actually, he improved 3. Oh, there he went wide. Oh, and he lost it. He lost it. Very, very, very aggressive. Also on the exit. Yeah. We see Ricky Dimo here, who is a really, really nice driver. I enjoyed his last races, just with some small mistakes. But let's see if he can beat the time of Brendan Kruger, who is again with a very, very nice performance. I think he also won the last race, so he had also a really nice fight with Ricky Dimo all the time. Let's see if at this weekend Ricky Dimo can just pay back for everything. Very important again, good exit. Went a bit wide, oh, and a bit of slide. Um, but actually, oh, I think he spun or something. Maybe that was a very, very late 1:44.8. Yeah, he's P3 right now. So still in front of him, Ruben Martinez and Brendan Kruger. I hope we're gonna see a very, very close battle in the race too, because these people aren't too far away. So yeah, we see Janus Marius, who is on his outlap, preparing for the fast lap, and with just a bit of lag there. But yeah, very important to get temperature into the tires, but not too much, not that you have a lot of oversteer and understeer. And yeah, for now we are 8 minutes to go in the qualifying, and for now Brandon Kruger is first, Ruben Martinez second, Ricky Dimo is third, Anthony is fourth, Maxime fifth, and Bransdale is sixth. So yeah, let's see who can grab the pole here in Paul Ricard this weekend. I just heard from the staff that Pecos have an issue. I don't know if that's right now, but I hope he's gonna get ready until the race, even if he starts last. So yeah, Ruben Martinez, we see him again here, who is going for a fast lap again. Think he's gonna go and try to get the best out of it, and maybe also grab the pole. Who knows? Maybe he can improve a lot, but the gap is still very, very big to Brendan Kruger. So still second place, and now he goes into the first corner, the third gear, and again try to get the best out of it. Use all of the track. Very, very nice first corners. Also very, very important part of the track here. Again into third gear, and very hard braking here. A lot of people have a lockup, and now it depends on the speed on the straight where he can maybe get a lot of out of it. Yeah, fifth gear, DRS on, and on the long straight until the next corner. So it's a very, very long straight. Ruben Martinez, can he grab the pole from Brendan Kruger right now? 2 tenths just behind Brendan Kruger. So that's gonna be very, very close. If he can improve just in the last part of the track, he can beat Brendan Kruger and can get the pole. But now he needs to risk everything. Still 5.5 minutes to go. 2.5 seconds behind him. So he was slower. As I said, maybe Kruger just was a bit faster on the straight. Very hard braking there with red brakes. Also, we can see a really, really nice camera angle. Also, a lot of onboards here. Um, Last corner now, very important. As I said all the time, to get a good exit. And can he grab the pole from Brendan Kruger? Is that possible from Ruben Martinez? No, he's just 4 tenths behind him. yeah, he lost a lot of it in the last part. So I don't know. Maybe he's going for another fast lap right now. Very very aggressive, and he loses it on the exit. Ooh, Ruben, Jesus, on the exit, he really went for it. We see Brandon Kruger, who is trying to get a faster lap, um, to maybe protect his pole. I need to say, Brandon just did a really really nice job this season until now. He think also some mistakes, of course, not perfect, but it's not. I think it's not possible to just get a perfect season out of it. But for round three right now, he looks very very good. Maybe he's gonna be the next tier two champion in the ARL F3 championship. So yeah, oh, he's faster actually than his pole time. Uh, maybe maybe he can really just get a lot out of it. He just was faster than his pole lap, so very important to track the same speed also maybe. But now he's just nearly 1/10 slower than before. So he's going really to the rim. Ricky Demo is now first place with an 1:43.1. That was a hell of the lap, dude. Jesus, Brandon, you really need to improve a lot. Oh my god. Ricky Demo with a really nice lap. He grabs the pole from Brandon Kruger right now. Still 3 minutes to go. So if Brandon wants to get the pole back, he needs to improve right now or to get a faster lap after that. No, he's 8 tenths slower than his pole lap before. Ricky Demo now with a really, really fast lap. I don't know where he just grabbed that that time from. Ricky Demo again on the straight. Um, I don't know if he's going again for a fast lap, but I don't think so. He has also his DRS closed, and yeah, last chance for the people to improve their laps, changing the tires again, and yeah, we see Anthony again, who is actually right now fourth place, the teammate I think of Brandon Kruger, and he is also trying to get maybe in the top three. So, but he's 1 second slower. Maybe he can get P3, or yeah, it's gonna be again a very close race between Ricky Dimo and Brandon Kruger. And as I said, maybe it's pay time for Ricky Dimo. And Anthony is also going to the limits of his car, trying to use all of the track. Oh my god, that was really close. Second gear and good exit, and I think that lap wasn't that good. It's a 1:45.094. Still P4. 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. Yeah, I think for the people that are now on the fast lap, it could get something better. But if not, then I think there is not gonna be a possibility to do just one more lap. Imran Shai here with P7, who is also trying to improve his lap. Um, yeah, we see also going to the limit. Ibram Shaikh with 99 on his car. Oh, very very late braking into the last corner, so I don't think there was a good lap. Still 30 seconds to go. And B7 for Imran Shaikh. Yeah, I think that's Paul for Ricky Dimo, who did a really really nice lap at the end, and Braden Kruger couldn't just get it back. For now, 10 seconds to go. Ricky Dimo first place, Brandon Kruger second, and Ruben Martinez is third. That was the qualifying actually. That was it. So I hope we're gonna get a very very nice race still. Ruben Martinez still on the fast lap. Let's see if we can improve. Maybe that's gonna be. We don't know. 5 tenths behind. Yeah, that's not looking bad actually. 5 tenths behind could be somewhere near Brendan Kruger. Um, that's gonna be really chaotic if really it's gonna get second place. So, oh, but he braked way too late and way too wide in the last corner. He lost a lot of time there, but he canceled the lap. So we went in. Brendan Kruger. Also, can he grab the lap back? Is he gonna go for the pole lap? Brandon Kruger just did it. He did it again. Brandon Kruger with the 143.063. That was, wow, dude, astonishing, dude. Really nice from him. Good job. Yeah, that was the qualifying. Brandon Kruger first place, Ricky Dimo second, and Ruben Martinez third. Fourth place is Anthony, and fifth is Maxime. Let's get ready for the race. Jesus. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to the race of the third round uh, of the Formula 3 ACE Racing League Esports Sim Racing Tier 2. Everyone is ready and is on their places. 6 red lights, and away we go on the third round of the Formula 3 Racing League. Very, very good start from Brandon Kruger. Ricky Dimon needs to fight with I don't know who is third place. Ricky Dimon tries to go in of Brandon Kruger. Really nice fight in the first corners of Ricky Dimon and Brandon Kruger. Still side to side into the next corner section. Very, very close battle there. Ruben Martinez is third. So yeah, Brandon Kruger still first place, followed from Ricky Dimo and Ruben Martinez. He was very, very close in the first corners between Ricky Dimo and Brandon Kruger, as I hoped. Very, very close battle, and now Maxime tries to go for the third place with Ruben Martinez. He goes into the inside, and maybe he can grab also the second place. Maxime now on second place, also over two people. That's crazy. Ricky Dimo, who didn't had actually any slipstream, lose a lot of speed there. He tries to get back in, but he breaks too late and he went wide, and he falls back again to fourth place. Really nice overtake of Maxim, who used all of his slipstream. And yeah, we see again Anthony, who is maybe trying to overtake Ricky Dimo too, who had a really bad start into the last corner sections of the first lap. He also had a very bad exit. Oh no! Anthony spins and he falls back to P7. Oh, a very big crash on the straight line. Brent still is into the pits. Uh, yeah, Brandon Kruger is first, Maxim second, Ruben Martinez third, and Ricky Dimo fourth. Very nice start there. Ricky Dimo lost a lot of places also, so maybe he can try and get back there. Brandsdale P8 right now. Imran Shai 7th, who I think also didn't have such a good start. Yeah, Brandon Kruger still first. He can manage and keep the space between him and Maxim. Maxim really did a really nice job on the straight line. Had a really good exit, as I told you guys, and used all of his overspeed. Now we see a lot, also Brandsdale, who's trying to do the same thing on Imran Shai. Um, Slipstream is very important because we have a really long straight, and he's still a bit too far away to just use it. Maybe he can, if he, and he spun. Brandsdale spun. Nicholas spun because he lost it. That's the dirty air, guys. You really need to watch out on this track. As I told you, really hard track to drive. Ruben Martinez, P3, fighting with Maxim for P2, who overtook two guys. Yeah, Ricky Dimo. I actually wanted to see a bit more for him, but I think he did yeah, he didn't had any slipstream from Brandon Kruger, and Martinez nearly lost it. That's uh, that's very hard track to drive. The Dirty Air is making a lot of sacrifices here. Maxim now still P2, and Ricky Dimo is really close to him. Maybe he can get a good exit out of this corner and get him on the long straight as Maxim did on Ricky Dimo. Brandon Kruger extended his his lead on Maxim really hard. Ricky Dimo is trying to overtake Maxim right now, and he's going onto the outside line. Very overspeed. A lot of overspeed there from Ricky Dimo. That's Jesus. He's flying, dude. That's a lot of speed different between Ricky Dimo and Maxim. Now Ricky Dimo back in P2 as he qualified, and maybe he can close the gap to Brandon Kruger, who lost a lot of time there. He's between the 1 second mark, and I think Brandon Kruger got some problems because he's very slow right now. Ricky Dimo is doing a really nice job now in the third round of third lap of this race, but still a long race to go. Yeah, we see maybe a nice fight between Brandon Kruger and Ricky Dimo. We see here Ricky Dimo, who is trying to chase down Brandon Kruger. He's trying to close the gap between him and Brandon Kruger, and maybe a good exit again could give him a very nice overtake again. Ricky Dimo is very close to Brandon Kruger. Maybe he can get again on the long straight. Using all the power of the car and also the slipstream DRS open. Can Ricky Dimo go for the overtake on Brandon Kruger? Brandon Kruger needs to look in his mirrors, and he goes into the inside line. Very late move of Ricky Dimo to Brandon Kruger, but he got it. He got it. He is in first place. Brandon Kruger, who had a lot of problems there also, who is maybe gonna get also overtaken by Maxim, who is really fast right now, and he's also closing the gap to Brandon Kruger. Maybe he has some broken funding or something, because he loses a lot of time into the fast corner there. But the first three are really close to each other. Ruben Martinez on fourth is 10 seconds behind, so that's a hell of a gap. Maybe Maxim could get Brandon Kruger here with TRS on a good exit, but Brandon Kruger just a very good exit, and also DRS, so I don't think it's gonna be possible. But yeah, we see a really nice battle of the first three guys here in just the fifth lap of this race. These guys needs to watch out on the dirty air right now. Ricky Dimo needs to look also in his mirrors and defend from Brandon Kruger and Maxim, who I really need to get a good exit out of this corner. And Maxim, maybe he can do just the same thing as he did into the first lap. Maybe he can overtake again two cars with the massive slipstream speed there. But we see Brandon Kruger, such a high speed there. He's going into the outside line. DRS open. Brandon Kruger is again in front. What a nice battle from Brandon Kruger and Ricky Dimo, who are giving everything. And Maxim, we should look at him. He's going for the inside line of Ricky Dimo, and he did it. He's P2. Maxim is P2 right now. Now we see how much the slipstream is really doing. It's a hell of a overspeed the guys have. And I don't think it's a really good position to be in first place right now, because these guys, you really need to be behind someone on the long straight. Otherwise, you couldn't get you can't defend your place. But still a really close battle. And Kruger is now again first. Maxim second with just half a second behind Brandon Kruger. Ricky Dima also behind Maxim, and he's trying also to chase him down. Maybe again on the straight line. DRS open for Maxim and Ricky Dimo. Brandon Kruger needs to give everything. Oh, Maxim just brake a bit too late. Take the curb a bit aggressive, and he lost a bit of time to Brandon Kruger, and Ricky Dimo is trying now to chase him and overtake him on the outside line. What a nice overtake from Ricky Dimo. Very nice. That was a nice overtake on the outside line. But I think he's still a bit too far away to Brandon Kruger, and he's not gonna have the DRS, so he needs to defend by his own. From Maxim. No, DRS open. He could manage it to get into the DRS gap, but Maxim is having a lot of more slipstream. But we see DRS also makes a lot of difference. He's getting closer, but not that fast. And maybe Maxim can do the same thing again. Very nice battle and close battle from the first three guys. Ricky Dimo is again in first place, and Maxim is fighting with Brandon Kruger. He's on his inside line, and Brandon Kruger is trying to make a move around the outside, and he did it. Brandon Kruger is ahead of Maxim, and he's trying to chase him again into the next corner, into the inside line. Very nice overtaking back from Maxim. He now just needs to defend from Brandon Kruger, and got near to Ricky Dimo, who's trying to get away of this DRS gap, but it's very hard on this track. Also, very big gap to the fourth guy, who is 16 seconds behind the first three guys, who is having a really nice battle there. A really nice move from Brandon Kruger on the outside line. That's very hard. And now Maxim is trying to overtake Ricky Dimo. Maybe he should wait until the first long straight. And he's going for it into the outside line. Now he's having the outside line and the inside line again, but I don't think if that is so good. Ricky Demo is still there. He needs to defend. Brandon Kruger got somehow past and he crashed. They crashed. Brandon Kruger and Ricky Demo crashed and Maxim is just going and flying. Ricky Demo and Brandon Kruger just crashed. They had a massive crash because Brandon Kruger somehow tried to overtake him and Ricky Demo was on the outside line. We see both have DRS now. They're still fighting on the long straight, but Maxim is just gone. He's 5 seconds ahead now, and Ruben Martinez is now a bit closer, 14 seconds. Still a lot of gap, but they have now a drag race onto the next corner. Who's gonna do it better? Brandon Kruger is trying to do it on the outside line, but I think that's very hard there. Maybe he can do the same thing as to Maxim, but that's gonna be very hard. A very bad exit of Brandon Kruger here, who is having really nice fight with Ricky Dimo, and that was just, I think they both the cars maybe are damaged, so that's not gonna be good for them. But I don't know if what they just did there, but I just saw they crashed and. Ooh, for a moment I thought that Ricky Dimo is going to the pits right now, but he just faked it. And Brandon Kruger is trying to also close the gap to Ricky Dimo. Maybe he can overtake him and close the gap to Maxim too. But we see these guys are going in the limit of the tracking of the car, so really close battle still since lap 1, and we are now in lap 8. Still a long race to go, but these two guys are closing the gap to Maxim. So that's really nice. So that exit from Ricky Dimo, that could cost him the second place to Brandon Kruger, who is now trying to overtake Ricky Dimo with DRS actually. Is he gonna make the move? Of course he's gonna make. Please don't crash, guys. He's going to the inside line, but I think he's gonna be overtaking him before the He this speed difference is just crazy. Brandon Kruger now second place, overtook Ricky Dimo, who is now third. And Brandon Kruger, as I said, he's trying to chase down Maxim, who is just 1 second behind him. Yeah, 1.3 seconds behind him. So maybe at the end of this lap, if Maxim does a mistake, Brandon Kruger can already close the gap. Ricky Dimo, we see him behind. He's also trying to keep up with these guys. Maxim is just leading right now, and he's trying to get away. But Brandon Kruger is really fast, and he's trying to chase him down. 1.3 seconds behind him. Brandon Kruger, fastest lap, 144, 113. Brandon Kruger is way faster than him, and Maxim can keep the gap on 1.3. He also increases a bit, 1/10, and I hope Ricky Dimo is in the DRS of Brandon Kruger. That could give him a lot of speed also. I just read it that DRS on this long straight is not available actually. So yeah, no one has DRS now, but still a lot of speed to gain just by the slipstream. So we see Ricky Dimo with a massive speed different by Brandon Kruger, who overtakes him right now. Maxim is slow because he doesn't have anyone to give him slipstream. So Ricky Dimo is going into the inside line. No, he's not. That was a really late braking. Jesus. He's just 3 tenths behind him. And Brandon Kruger. Did I just saw it right? Brandon Kruger just flew off. No, he didn't. He just had a moment there. Maxim first place right now, just 5 tenths in front of Ricky Dimo. Brandon Kruger did a mistake into the long spoon there. Good exit of Ricky Dimo that could cost Maxim the first place. Really nice battle from these guys right here. So Brandon Kruger just lost a bit of time there. I hope he's gonna close the gap again to Ricky Dimo and Maxim, but maybe he has damage from the crash with Ricky Dimo there. And Maxim, who's trying to defend from Ricky Dimo, was in the lead for 3 laps, I think, right now. And we had actually in every lap we had another leads changing. So Ricky Dimo very close to him into the DRS time, but I think DRS isn't available on this straight. But he is using it. I think it is available. So Ricky Dimo with DRS on the long straight, second place, chasing down Maxim. Maxim is gonna defend in the inside or the outside. He's going to the outside line with Dimo, and he overtakes Maxim. Ricky Dimo again, first place. Very nice um, recovery from Ricky Dimo after this crash with Brandon Kruger. Brandon Kruger just falling back and falling back more and more. Um, as I said, I think he has a lot of damage from the crash. He's losing a lot of time to these guys in the front. Oh, Ricky Dimo just flew in the air. Um, and Maxim overtook Ricky Dimo. What happened to Ricky Dimo? He's really slow right now. He's just going with third gear. He's really slow right now. Who fell back to second place? Maxim again, clean air. But I don't know what Ricky Dimo was doing there. Maybe he got a penalty for cutting the track. Yeah, Brandon Kruger again, very close to Ricky Dimo right now. Could be closer, but he could close the gap a bit because of the problem. We see here Anthony, who is in fifth place, who is chasing down Imran Shaikh, who is P4 right now. Yeah, I think Anthony just spun or something in the first laps, but he's really fast right now and trying to overtake Imran Shaikh. Ruben Martinez is sixth, and Marius is seventh. Oh, Imran Shaikh with a bad exit there, and Anthony is going for it. He just went for it and he overtook him. Anthony now in P4. Yeah, Maxim 2.5 seconds in front of Ricky Dimo, but maybe he can close the gap again. And Imran Shaikh, he's going again for the move, and he also overtook him, Imran Shaikh. But Brandon Kruger, I think he's coming back with the slipstream there. Um, Imran Shaikh with DRS open. These guys having also a nice fight on the straight. DRS is making a lot of difference. And yeah, Anthony couldn't defend it just by the slipstream. So the DRS makes also a lot of difference on the long straight. These guys are giving them also a nice battle just for fourth place, which is also nice. We see Brandon Kruger on third place is going to the pits, and Ricky Dimo is still going just on the limits of the car again. And yeah, I think he just had a penalty there and couldn't uh, couldn't do anything, and that's why Maxim overtook him. But yeah, let's see if he can chase down Maxim and get again the first place. So we're gonna see. Also, nice strategy from Brennan Kruger, who is maybe trying to do an undercut on Ricky Dimo, who just needs to do just a little mistake, and Brendan is gonna be maybe in front of him. So yeah, 1.6 seconds behind Maxim is Ricky Dimo. Brendan Kruger 31 seconds. So yeah, Maxim still first place. Really, he does a really nice job. He's driving very constantly, and maybe he can keep it like that until the end of the race. We are in lap 12, still a long race to go. But we see here Ricky Dimo with a really strange line. They're very on the inside. He's driving very aggressive, and maybe that's the last laps of these tires. So he's trying to get the best out of it, and Also, another bad strategy would be to just go for the undercut. So he is going for the undercut. Ricky Dimo is going for the undercut on Maxim, who is first placed still. And yeah, we see 13 lap of this race. Maxim is first. Ricky Demo is just pitted right now. Brandon Kruger third. Anthony is fourth. Imran Shaikh is fifth. Ruben Martinez sixth. And Marius, I hope I spelled your name right, bro. Sorry. Is seventh. And Brentstale, who retired, is eighth. Ricky Demo just comes in second place back. I think Brandon Kruger was just too far away, and just to do that, he's really far away. The gap is very big to Ricky Dimo, so he couldn't manage to do the undercut yet. Yeah, Maxim should get the hell out of these tires, otherwise Ricky Dimo is gonna overtake him. So he needs to do the best out of it. Maybe just do one more lap and to see how it goes, and if it goes well, then. But I think Ricky Dimo is gonna be very fast on the new tires, and I think also faster than Maxim. But yeah, we see Brandon Kruger here, who is trying to close the gap to Ricky Dimo, but the gap is very big, and yeah, we see Imran Shai, who is fifth right now. He did also very nice job, and yeah, Anthony is now in front of him, and he could manage to increase the gap to Imran Shah, who is fifth place right now. Ruben Martinez just behind him, who is also trying to close the gap to Imran, and let's see if he can do that. Late apex there. We see Maxim, who was in the pits right now. Let's see who's gonna be first after this lap. Ricky Dimo, where is Ricky Dimo? Ricky Dimo is too far away. He really is, but the gap is really close. Maybe he can do it on the long straight line. Maxim needs to get the temperature into the tires, otherwise it's gonna be very bad for him into the next corners. Ricky Dimo with very hot braking brakes there, and he's trying to get a good exit out of this corner to maybe overtake Maxim on lap 14 after he's pitted. So maybe with DRS he can make the move. DRS open and full throttle on the straight line, really long straight line. He's closing the gap very fast. The speed is just amazing. I mean, the slipstream and the DRS, you see how much speed difference there is between Ricky Dimo and Maxim. And Ricky Dimo is now again first place. Very nice job from him. Yeah, Maxim, maybe with, I don't know, with one or two laps fresher tires, maybe he can try it and do it again to the end. But he should manage and keep the gap like that between him and Ricky Dimo. Brandon Kruger is now 10 seconds behind Maxim. And yeah, I hope we're gonna see a very close battle between Ricky Dimo and Maxim here. Ricky Dimo now first place, and Maxim second. Maxim still very close to Ricky Dimo. Maybe he can really manage that and keep the gap. We see a really nice red car from Maxim. Really nice skin there. And yeah, first DRS zone. He couldn't manage that. We see Ricky Dimo such good driving. He's going to the limit every time. These guys very nice battle. Just as me and Max, but our battle was much nicer. Not just joking, but yeah, Maxim now is trying to do the same thing that Rick Dimo did to him. Maybe he can overtake him also on the straight line. If he is just 1 second behind and DRS open, and with slipstream, who's making a really big difference on this track. He's closing the gap to Ricky Dimo. He's probably going to the inside line of Ricky Dimo. He's doing a very, very late move on Ricky Dimo. Ricky Dimo tries to get the slipstream back, but the ARS Open made such a big difference also, and he could manage it to get first place again. Maxim, who is defending now from Ricky Dimo. Very, very nice overtake also. But yeah, as I said in the beginning of this weekend, this track is gonna be very hard to overtake, like on the corners and on the straight line, of course, because this track has a lot of straight lines. I mean, big straight line to say it like that. And yeah, Ricky Dimo second place, who's really close to Maxim. Um, just half a second, I think, between there and Hidimo. Can he manage that with the dirty air also? Very, very important on this track. He's driving very, very clean. The car looks very stable for him, and that's nice to see that he's not having any problems with dirty air. He's very, very close into this corner right here. He's trying to get also a good exit out of this corner and maybe do the same thing again as we saw in this race. Some multiple times. But yeah, that's the point. To get very close. It's gonna be really, really close battle, I think, until the last lap. And I also hope Ricky Dimo, DRS Open, a lot of slipstream. He's trying to go on the outside line. Oh, he's pushing him wide. Where he's going on the outside line? That was a bad decision from Ricky Dimo that he went on the outside line. But they're having a fight right now uh, to get to the first corner from the long straight line, but Ricky Dimo could manage it, and he overtook him. Maxim is still very close to him. Ricky Dimo went a bit wider. Maxim side by side with him. Very, very close battle from these guys here. Really enjoyable. Yeah, let's see what's happening behind. Brandon Kruger still 10 seconds behind him. Anthony 20 seconds. Imran Shah, he's still fifth, and Ruben Martinez with sixth place. DNF for Marius. Sorry if I can't spell your name, bro. But yeah, we are seeing a close battle again from Maxim with Ricky Dimo. He's trying to do that on the start finish line. Is he going for a death bomb? I think that's not gonna be good. Yeah, he's not going for it. That's not gonna be as good as on the long straight line. But Maxim with a really good exit and slipstream. Maybe he can do a dive bomb into this corner. No, he stays back. He knows that the slipstream on the long straight is just everything with the DRS. And he's actually, I think, closer than Ricky Dimo was one lap before him. Um, very, very close the whole time. These guys wearing 17 lap right now. Maxim with DRS open and slipstream. Ricky Dimo is trying to defend the inside line of this corner, but that's gonna be very hard. He sticks again into the slipstream of Maxim. Maxim with DRS open, big advantage, very, very big advantage. We see how far away he is still to Ricky Dimo just by DRS open. And yeah, again, lead change in lap 17 between Maxim and Ricky Dimo. Brandon Kruger, as I said, still 10 seconds behind on third place. Anthony, 50 seconds behind on fourth place. Imran Shaikh, 1 minute behind on fifth place. And Ruben Martinez, 1 minute 22 behind Imran Shaikh on P6. We see again, very nice cam of Maxim here. Uh, they're again on the straight line. Um, Maxim on board, he's still first place. Ricky Dimo is actually now behind him, so that could make the change on this race. Ricky Dimo is actually very, very far behind him. 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds. I can't see that very good, but Ricky Dimo is really, really falling back right now. I don't know why. Um, Maxim is just driving clean. very nice driving from Maxim on the first place. We see Ricky Demos 6 seconds behind, as I see, 6.5, 6.6, something just around there. Um, is he gonna close the gap again to Maxim? That's gonna be very interesting. If he could do that, then we're gonna see again a very close battle. But for now, Maxim is driving pretty clean, and he's trying to just don't do any mistakes in this race and to carry that win home. So yeah, Brandon Kruger now a bit closer to Ricky Dimo. Maybe he can see that, and maybe he can get a bit of motivation back, and he can go also for the gap closing to Ricky Dimo. We're gonna see. We're still in lap 18, and we're still seeing Maxim. Um, yeah, who's still driving a very clean race right now, and who's trying to drive very consistently right now, and maybe also managing his tires, because now he don't need to fight anymore, and to manage to keep his tires until the last lap. Yeah, Maxim, um, good driving, as I said, from him until here. He had a really nice overtake into the first lap on Anthony and Ricky Dimo. He overtook two guys with a massive slipstream also, and he had also nice fights with Ricky Dimo and Brendan Kruger. I would wish to see Brendan Kruger a bit more in the front, or maybe just a bit closer to Ricky Dimo. That we have a small fight between them. That would be very nice. But I think he had problems from the crash he had with Ricky Dimo there before, just a long straight there. But we see Ricky Dimo slowly, but he is closing the gap to Maxim really slowly, but he is really doing that. Small steps, maybe he's saving everything for the last laps. And yeah, we're now closing to lap 20 of this race. So, and the end of this race is closing, and if Ricky Dimo wants to do something right now, he should really close the gap to Maxim. Otherwise, it's gonna be very hard for him. Um, Brandon Kruger stays in the gap of 11 seconds, and yeah, let's see what the race can also bring to us. I mean, Ricky Dimo is driving a 145 something. I didn't watch it exactly, and Brandon Kruger was driving a 146.0. So Brandon Kruger, I think he has got some problems, or maybe he's, I don't know, tired or shocked by the crash. So yeah, we still see Maxim. I would love to see Ricky Timo, who is closing the gap right now. To here we see him, who is closing the gap to Maxim right now. Um, as I said, small steps, but maybe he should try to do the steps a bit bigger, because right now uh, it's hard. If he's scanning just like this, it's gonna be hard to chase Maxim down until the last few laps. Yeah, we are actually in lap 21 in just a few moments, and we see Ricky Dimo is trying to get everything out of the car and of this race. He's trying to do the best. He had provisional pole in qualifying, but in the last second, Brandon Kruger just got it away from him, And yeah, very hard race for Rick Demo. Also the crash with Brendan Kruger and the last minute losing on the pole position. I think that hurt a bit, but he's trying now to make the best out of it. Lap 21, as I said, Maxim still first place, still the same gap between him and Ricky Demo. Brendan Kruger also bit bigger the gap just by 6 tenths. Anthony still P4, Imran Shaikh P5, and Ruben Martinez P6. We see Ricky Demo, who is now in the first corner after the long straight. No DRS, very hot brakes. I think he's driving very aggressively right now, as also as Maxim, and he's now 4.5 seconds behind him, so he is closing the gap to Maxim. But I think that's sadly gonna be just too late for Ricky Dimo. Yeah, two possibilities for him is now to close the gap by himself, or Maxim is doing a mistake, which I don't hope in his will. But I would love to see a fight between those guys into the last laps. So lap 22 right now. Um, Brendan Kruger just closed the gap by 7 tenths right now. He's also driving a 1:45.856. So Brendan Kruger just got a bit faster right now. Um, yeah, Ricky Dimo closing the gap to Maxim in lap 22. We see here Maxim, who is still P1 after he overtook Ricky Dimo. Ricky Dimo did just some mistakes there, but yeah, we see Ricky Dimo has an DNF. Ricky Dimo has an DNF. I didn't even saw that. Ricky Dimo fell back. That puts Brandon Kruger into second place, and I think that's Imran Sheikh who is having a fight. No, it's Maxim. It's Maxim who is first. He's fighting with Ruben Martinez, who is an backmarker. Um, but I think, yeah, Ruben should did let him by just, and everything is good. Yeah, Ricky Dima, I would love to see what happened there to him, because it's DNF for Ricky Dimo there, who had a really nice race until the 22 lap, and that puts Brandon Kruger into second place, and Anthony P3. That makes a double podium for the team of Brandon Kruger and Anthony. And yeah, Imran Shaikh, he's also getting now got also in front of Ricky Dimo, who had his DNF, but I would really love to know what happened to him there. Yeah, that's very impressive. I didn't even expect that to happen. Yeah, I think it's gonna be an win for Maxim, because I don't think Brandon is gonna be able to close the gap to him. So lap 23, still 2.5 laps to go. Um, yeah, Brandon Kruger is getting. Yeah, that's not enough. He really needs to get very close to him, and Maxim needs to do a mistake to overtake him. But I think that's not gonna happen. And yeah, Maxim, who drove very clean from the first lap until the until now. Also, he was driving the whole race very clean. He didn't do any mistakes. He just stayed on his line, gave room. Just with the scene with Ricky Demo, where I don't know if he pushed him wide. In my opinion, he didn't. But Ricky Demo shouldn't also go for the outside line on this overtake there. Yeah, Maxim just needs to get clean there. Brandon Kruger, who is lapping Ruben Martinez here, we see him. He just did it very clean. Yeah, think that's gonna be an damage limitation from Brandon Kruger in P2. We see Maxim, as I said, very clean race from him. We have the safety car out right now. Maybe that's gonna give Brandon Kruger the chance to just make the overtake. We see a very beautiful BMW M4 there as our safety car. Um, that's gonna be a really interesting last lap for the first first time. It's gonna that's gonna be a really close last lap, and maybe Brandon Kruger, if he is driving, I don't know if he's driving the same pace as Maxim, but I hope to. Maybe he can do the overtake on him. So yeah, Maxim just needs to keep his tires on temperature, and Brendan Kruger needs to get a perfect start of the safety car. Um, I don't know when the safety car is gonna come in, but I think it's gonna come in this lap, and I don't think it's gonna make any sense to just let the backmarkers overtake right now because it's the last lap. So yeah, I think we're gonna see a very close last lap battle between Brandon Kruger and Maxim. So I'm very open for a nice battle. So safety car goes in. The drivers are giving some power brakes and trying to keep the tires on temperature. Overtaking is just allowed on the start finish line, as I know. So yeah, Maxim just driving very slow. He's giving the pace, and I think he isn't going now. He is going right now. He is going. He just faked it and just brake tested a bit. Brandon Kruger, who didn't have such a good exit of the last corner, but that's not looking good for Maxim. Brandon Kruger is very close to him, and that's not good for him for the last lap. Maybe he's gonna let him overtake, and Maxim is gonna use the slipstream, but that's not looking good for Maxim. He really needs to keep the first place right now. He just drove so clean. He would really deserve that. But Brandon Kruger, maybe he can do the overtake on Maxim. He is in his DRS DRS gap. Also, Anthony very close to Brandon Kruger and Maxim. Brandon Kruger, I think he's gonna overtake Maxim there. He's very close to him. Brandon Kruger with such a big overspeed. Yeah, maybe Anthony can also overtake Maxim. That's not looking good for Maxim right now. Um, if it stays like that, um, it's and Anthony and Maxim crashed just into the last lap. I think uh, I think Anthony just wanted to go for it into the last lap and was very hungry for that second place. I think he wanted that 1-2 for his team, and yeah, that's gonna be the win for Brandon Kruger. Um, who had an astonishing race. I mean, after this, after this crash with Ricky Dimo, Brandon Kruger is our winner of the third round of the ARL Racing League. So yeah, Anthony, who is getting in front of Maxim, is P2. There is 1-2 for the team of Ricky Demo and Anthony. Yeah, Maxim P3. We didn't expect that, to be honest. Yeah, Imran Shaikh. We see him here, who is the teammate of Maxim, is P4. So yeah, the race is over. Brandon Kruger is first place, Anthony second, Maxim is third, Imran Sheikh is fourth, Ruben Martinez fifth, and a lot of DNS also. Ricky Demo, who had a DNF that was really really bad. Yeah, thank you for watching. All right. Hello, Brandon Kruger, and congratulations to your to win. Um, yeah, tell us what happened from your view of the race. How was your race? How did you feel?
It was a bit messy. In the early laps, we had a nice battle going, and then all of a sudden, I think it was around lap 6, lap 7, Ricky spun me. I don't know what happened. We were 3 going into a hairpin just before the first DRS point, and I was a bit let down because of that. I was disappointed, and then I tried to play catch up for the rest of the time, but the DRS is just way too powerful on this track.
Yeah,
So I
we
was
saw that.
I was just hoping to keep my pace. I was very consistent in my laps. Just hoping to keep my pace, and then when Ricky made a mistake, I was catching up. I was like, might have it. And then all of a sudden, the safety car came up, and I'm in second place, and Max is he wants to keep it by just jumping behind me so he can get the DRS points and then take the
Yeah,
DRS on the long straight. But I managed to stay behind and then eventually overtake him with the DRS. Yeah, I think the safety car did
yeah. The
save me.
safety cars changed the whole race. I mean, if you would tell me just 4 laps before the end of the race that you would win, I wouldn't believe that. But yeah, I was very surprised when I saw. And as you said, the DRS is so powerful on this track because you have the long straight line, and it is really really powerful. But yeah, did you had any damage on your car after
Oh,
the crash
I had a
with
lot of
Ricky
damage.
Demo? Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
had a lot
what
of damage.
we saw. That's what I also thought because you couldn't really go. I mean, you were very consistent, but you couldn't even go the the times that Ricky Demo
The,
and Maxim was
yeah,
driving, and that's what we thought. And yeah, but really nice close battling of you guys into the first laps of the race. That
yeah,
was
thank
really
you.
enjoyable. Thank you for that, and congratulations to your win again.
Thank you
Very
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 much.
nice driving.
All
Very
right,
very good.
thank you.
No problem. Max, hello.
Yeah, hi.
How you do? How was the race?
Oh, it was terrible. Oh, I was P1 and
That was so, dude.
like,
You were. I mean, I also told Brandon Kruger that if someone would tell me just 3 laps to go that he would win, I wouldn't believe that because he drove such a perfect race, dude. He was so constantly, and that double overtake there on the straight line was so nice. And also the battle between you and Ricky Demo every lap, you guys just gave you the limit of this track and of this car. Tell us what what happened in your opinion on the race. How was
well,
the race?
it was very very hard. I mean, because of the DRS, if you were in front, basically get overtaken in the straight. So everyone was trying to stay as close as possible to the DRS straight and then overtake and try and pull away after the DRS straight, but no one managed to pull it off. In the end, I did. Ricky made a mistake. Then I had the clean air and behind me DRS, so I could just pull away. Then yeah, the safety car came out last lap, and then yeah,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
safety car was actually the game changer, to say it like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
true. And
I
then
I,
unfortunately I got crashed out as well by Anthony, so I couldn't.
I saw. Can you tell us what happened there? I mean, we saw that Brennan just with massive overspeed on you with the DRS and everything, and you couldn't manage it at the end.
No, there was no possible way to defend against the speed with DRS, and then it
Yeah,
got
for the people to say it again from the last race who don't know who is Anthony actually, is the guy that was with a name unknown. So yeah, tell us. We saw you and Anthony crash there. He did he wanted to go into the inside line, or what did he
I
wanted to
have no
do?
idea what he was trying to do. He just, I think he broke too late, and just crashed me out. That's yeah, bad driving from him.
Also, a very hard corner there where he wanted to overtake because maybe
Yeah,
he
it was,
wanted to go with the DRS on, and he just spun because of the dirty R. That could also be possible. But yeah, I really enjoyed your race, and you just drove very nice, very consistently, and you drove very clean. And I said it also a lot of times. I really like your race. That was nice driving from you. Yeah, congratulations. Even if you didn't win, but yeah, shit happens sometime. That was
yep.
just bad luck to say it like that. So yep, thank you very much.
All right, see ya.
Yep. Unknown, or how should I say, Anthony. Yeah, congratulations on your second place, 1-2 for your team. Um, tell us what the race looked like from your opinion.
For the first 3 laps, it was basically like a four-way battle. I was the fourth one. I was catching up to Ricky. I spun at the last chicane though, so that cost me like
Yeah, we
two.
saw.
Yeah, that cost me about two positions. So I had to fight my way back to fourth. Then Ricky disconnected at some point, so that got me to third. And then when safety car came out, I was able to catch up. So that gave me an advantage. However, sadly, I did come into contact with the second place. I believe that was Max. But yeah, stuff happened.
I also talked. We also talked to Max and Brendan, and Brendan said that the DRS was making just an it wasn't game changer on this track. If you have DRS, such a big overspeed on the straight line, and Max couldn't defend the overtake of Brendan to him. But tell us what happened. Did you had dirty air, or did you wanted? What did you want? Did you try there into the last corners of the lap, the last lap?
Uh, at the last lap, well, I didn't have dirty air. It's not that. I was like, I was slipstreaming from. It was going well. I was gonna overtake him. Thing is, when you are at the end of the straight line, there's like a quick right hander.
Yeah,
Usually, you either downshift and you brake just slightly so you can, so you don't go off. But for some reason, I felt that Max like broke way too hard, and I had the RF, so I was braking way too much, more than usual, and so I felt that he either was brake checking me or he did a mistake. So even though I did hit him, I did allow him to take second place again. But for some reason, I don't know what happened. Either he got a penalty or something else. I was able to take the second place from him.
yeah. We didn't even expect you to be on the podium, to be honest. But as I saw, also nice battles from you as you fight it back to the position you ended. You also had a nice overtake on Imran Sheikh, and yeah, I also enjoyed your race to watch. So thank you and congratulations again for the 1-2 of your team, guys.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the race. It was a very exciting race, and be ready for next weekend where Tier 1 is gonna race in Paul Ricard. Have a nice evening, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.